I'm gonna be showing you guys some spots you can use for taph if you want to learn how to play them. So we're gonna start by showing some spots for Pirate Bay. Alright, so some of the spots you can place is this bush right here. So just start by hugging the corner or the side and end it on the side of the bush. So from there, if you're hugging the wall to get up the stairs, the killer will also hug the wall because they want to get to you as fast as possible. So they will trigger this, no doubt, allowing you to get some distance. And while you're at it, just hug the wall, let it bounce, and it should land right here. So once you have it landed right here, they will trigger this, go up the stairs, and they will trigger the subspace too, allowing you to get some distance by jumping off this height and running away. Okay, so another spot you can do is you can start by placing the tripwire right here behind the wall and turning it into an angle to where they can't see it. So when you're running, clearly you can't see it, right? So if you turn this angle, the killer won't have no mind to it. So they're gonna trigger it also, allowing you to gain some distance and an easy trigger. And if you want, you can place the subspace right here in this corner. So once they trigger it, this also triggers. They can spin around, allowing you to gain some distance a lot easier. Another spot you can do is by placing a tripwire right here and angle it and to this wall. So if you're starting to chase from here and you're running this way, they're not going to see it. They don't see it at all. So they're going to trigger this really easily. And to be a little bit more on the safe side, you can throw a subspace at this side. They can clearly see this, especially if it comes to a good player. So they probably might swing it and continue chasing you. And from there, they're not really going to expect a tripwire, so that's going to be an easy trigger. Another spot you can do for more of a casual gameplay and to help others would be to place one right here. There we go. So if, for example, if they're starting a chase from here, they're just going to pay attention to the person. They're not really going to look down. So they're going to be like full eyes on the person. They're not going to pay attention to this tripwire, and they're going to trigger it real easily. Another thing you can do is you can place a subspace right here also. So if they're going to turn left, the survivor is being chased, these two would trigger, helping your team. What you can do also is you can place a subspace right here. That way, if someone's being chased and you're running up the stairs, this would trigger, allowing your teammate to gain some distance and to also confuse the killer. Another spot you can do for subspace is this little bush right here. If you angle it correctly, it should stay inside the bush, hiding it in plain sight. Some other good spots for taph would be this bush right here. If you angle it correctly, it should stay inside, right here. So the killers won't be able to see it at all. They might see it. They might see the light from time to time, but by then they won't really pay no mind to it. And if you spawn here first thing in the game, you can place your tripwire right here. So if you're starting to chase, just start it from here. And if they swing that, the subspace will reassure you that you'll be able to gain some distance, just a little bit. Another good spot would be right here. Just place your tripwire behind the wall and connect it to this tree. And once you're done connecting to the tree, throw a space mine right here. So if you don't have these two here, start to chase from here or here, depending on which angle you're at. And if you're coming from up here, fall from the ledge and make your way behind this wall. This will trigger the subspace, and if they see you trying to get up to the stairs, they will also trigger the wire. If you're starting to chase from around this area, same thing, just hug the wall, they will trigger the subspace, and they will trigger the tripwire. Another good spot will be placing a tripwire in this spot right here. It's really difficult, but if you angle it right, it should be able to hide the sticks, and it will create a fence like this. So if they swing it, don't worry too much about it, because you're going to place a subspace right here. So if they swing this, if you just hug the wall, this will trigger. If you're trying to chase from here, just make sure you get up the stairs in time so you don't also get the effect. Fall down, and if they see you fall down, they're going to fall down right here also, triggering this tripwire. And if you want, what you can do, you can throw a space mine right here in the water. That way, if you're hugging the side to gain distance a lot easier, the killer will most likely do the same, triggering to subspace, helping you out just a little bit. Another casual subspace will be hugging this wall and then letting it bounce. That way, if a survivor is being chased, this will trigger, allowing them to help the survivor, and also you if you're being chased also. Alright guys, so those are all the tripwire and subspace locations that I have shown. They can also help during LMS, so that is a bonus too. But I'll be making other videos for other taph, tripwire and subspace locations to help you improve on your gameplay.